Welcome, my dear. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for taking time for yourself, for honoring your well-being. Arrive gently. Let your body find its place. Let your breath remind you that you are here, alive, capable of beginning again. Breathe in possibility. Breathe out heaviness. Breathe in courage. Breathe out all doubt. Breathe in light. Breathe out self-judgment. With every inhale, your chest expands a little wider. With every exhale, something softens. Tension in your shoulders. The small inner voice that says, I can't. Right now, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be fixed. You only need to be open to the quiet idea that maybe, just maybe, things can shift. Belief rarely begins as certainty. It starts as a spark, a tiny warmth deep in your chest that says, I might be more than I think. I might still be growing. Hold that spark gently, it will guide the way. You're not helpless. You're not static. You are a living, breathing work of becoming. Sometimes it's easy to forget the change is natural. We see ourselves through the narrow lens of the past. Old mistakes, old fears, old patterns, and we think, this must be who I am. But you're not a photograph frozen in time. You are a river. You move. You evolve. Every cell in your body is changing, even as you sit here. Every thought, every breath offers you a quiet chance to choose anew. Believing in yourself is not about denying struggle. It's about remembering that you're not stuck. Maybe you've been told otherwise. Maybe life has worn deep grooves of self-doubt. Maybe you've looked at your reflection and thought, I'll never be enough. That voice can sound convincing, because it speaks with the authority of repetition. But repetition is not truth. It's habit. And habits can change. When the voice says, I can't, try to answer it softly, not with argument, but with curiosity. Gently ask, why not? Who decided that? Is it still true? Every time you ask, you loosen the hold of the old story. Watch your inner dialogue with kindness, not to polish it, but to understand it. The mind is a storyteller, And some of its stories were written long ago, before you even had the power to choose. They may have been carved by fear, by other people's words, by moments of failure that felt final. But you are the author now. You can write new lines. When you notice the story turning dark, I'll never change. I'm not good enough. I can't handle this. Pause. Don't scold yourself for the thought itself. Instead, meet that voice like a tired friend who has been trying too hard to protect you. Tell it softly, "Thank you for worrying, but I am safe now. I am learning to believe in me." It's not easy, this practice of gentle self-talk. It's not fast. Sometimes you'll forget. Sometimes you'll slip back into the old rhythm of criticism. That's okay. Every moment of noticing is progress. Every moment of catching yourself in the act of self-doubt is a step toward lightness. Change doesn't happen in grand leaps. It happens in kind whispers. Believing in yourself is the art of nurturing those whispers until they become the voice that leads you forward. You might say, "But if I'm not strict with myself, I won't get anything done. I won't get better. I'll be stuck. I'll be lazy." If that were true, you would already be perfect at everything right now. It didn't work before, and it won't work in the future. When you yell at a puppy, it doesn't learn confidence. It learns fear. It learns adaptation, masking, shrinking, pretending to be invisible. Or, when that fails, becoming defensive, aggressive, loud. None of those are growth. None of those are love. And the same is true for you. When you criticize yourself harshly, your nervous system does not learn motivation. It learns danger. It braces. It hides. It disconnects. What truly helps you grow is gentleness, consistency, compassion. You can be kind to yourself and still progress. You can rest and still rise. You can believe in yourself without pressure. When you begin speaking to yourself with warmth instead of judgment, something inside you unclenches. The mind, once guarded, begins to open. The body, once tight with expectation, begins to trust again. That trust is the soil where real growth begins. You are capable, you are strong, and your soul, beneath all the noise, longs for growth, for healing, for expansion. It knows that even as you stumble, you are still moving toward wholeness. Imagine yourself walking through a bright, open field. The sky is vast above you. The light touches everything with gold. As you move, You notice how the ground feels steady beneath your feet. You realize this field is inside you. It's the landscape of possibility. Every step you take here is a choice to believe, even just a little more. Believing in yourself is not arrogance. It's alignment with truth. It's remembering that you have power over your own story. Not absolute control. Life will always bring uncertainty, but choice, agency, direction. Repeat quietly after me. I am capable. I can change. I am growing. Feel the words land not just in your mind, but in your body. Notice how your posture shifts ever so slightly. The spine lengthens, the heart opens, the jaw loosens. Your body responds to belief. It remembers confidence even if your mind forgets. You're not fragile glass waiting to crack. You are resilient clay, shaped and reshaped by experience. Every challenge, every setback, every heartbreak has given you something. Not punishment, but texture, understanding, empathy. These are not weights, they are your wings. Growth was never about not falling. It's about meeting the fall with compassion and getting up again with curiosity. What if you stopped treating your pain as evidence of failure and started treating it as proof that you're still trying? And you do try again and again. That is strength beyond strength. The world often celebrates loud, quick success, but true transformation is quieter. It happens in the small moments, when you choose to speak to yourself with gentleness, when you rest instead of quit, when you start again after a bad day. You might not see progress immediately. Change can be subtle. But it is happening even when you don't notice. Healing is like light through morning fog. It appears slow, but it never stops moving. Your belief in yourself is the sunlight that helps it unfold. Let yourself imagine what it feels like to truly believe. Not perfectly, but enough. Enough to keep going. Enough to try again. Enough to stop hiding. See yourself standing in that field again, the horizon stretching far and bright. You lift your face toward the sun. You breathe, and the breath feels new. You're not stuck in place. You're not frozen. You are alive with potential. You are learning the rhythm of your own becoming. Yes, it will be hard. It will be slow. There will be days when doubt feels louder than hope. But that's not failure. It's part of the process. Every plant pushes through darkness before it reaches the light. You are no different. Be patient with yourself. Be kind with your pace. Each time you choose to believe, you're building something invisible but powerful. Trust. Trust in your ability to learn, to adapt, to heal. That trust becomes the foundation for joy. Not the fleeting kind, but the deep, steady joy that comes from knowing that you can rely on yourself. Belief is not pretending everything is fine. It's the quiet certainty that even when it isn't, you will find your way through. You are capable, my dear, beyond belief. You are strong. You are growing. Slowly, beautifully, courageously. Let that truth glow inside you now, warm and radiant. Breathe in strength. Breathe out tension. Breathe in hope. Breathe out all doubt. Breathe in joy. Breathe out fear. Feel the air move through you like sunlight through open windows. Bright, effortless, real. Let the light fill your chest. Let it move into every corner that once whispered, "I can't." You don't need to be certain of the future to trust in your ability to meet it. The light within you is a constant. It doesn't vanish when clouds appear. You have the power to grow, to heal, to change. You have the strength to rewrite your story. One breath, one word, one act of kindness at a time. So as you step forward, carry this with you. You are not helpless. You are not frozen. You're capable. You're strong. And your soul will always, always reach for the light. You are becoming, and that is enough. Gently bring your awareness back into the room. Notice the light behind your eyelids, the sounds, the sensations of your body. Slowly wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch if it feels good. And when you're ready, open your eyes, carrying this confident feeling of strength with you into your day. Be beautifully, irrevocably you, my dear.